You're letting us in?
Well, the joys of having the van on. Welcome back to the next video of the sequence.
Take 3.
Welcome back to the third. Welcome back to the next video in the sequence of our conversion of the van. One of the benefits of having the van on the front drive, benefit or disadvantage, I'm not sure yet, is that we can have our coffees and we can also look at where we are with what we're doing, and things change, evolve, develop. We mocked up the worktop in the last video with what was going to be a hinged bit of worktop there as a work surface. We thought that was going to be a bit heavy, so we sat and pondered, and the things changed and evolved somewhat. We're now going to extend the splash back at the back and on the sides, and we think that sort of layout is neater. We're still perhaps a bit short of work surfaces, but we can put a worktop over the sink. But that's the joy of being able to, or the benefit of being able to put mock-ups. We started with cardboard boxes for where we wanted the various units, and they worked. Now we started to mock up before we actually drill and fix everything in position. We've mocked up what we think and how things should look, and that's working because, as we said, things change and it enables you to make changes without the problem. So we didn't do an awful lot yesterday, but what we did do is, again, changed our plan. This was going to be a plywood sheet across the front of the bed, but then we decided that why not put a small cupboard in there as well. Add to the storage, which is what we're fearing that we've got quite a little bit of too little storage, and so we've started making a frame for that. So not very deep. Don't want to eat into the garage too much, but that's about as far as we got yesterday. We've also been thinking about the cupboard space. We did think originally about putting a large unit above the fridge, but then we started thinking about light. We've got so much window space, it'd be a shame to start covering it up. We've done that with the back. Again, cardboard mock-ups of what we're thinking it's going to be looking like, and see whether we have got enough light coming into the van without the back windows. But we decided that we're going to keep all the other windows free. So we'll finish off the window shelf there. We're not sure about how we can utilise. It's quite a deep space there. How we can utilise that as a storage while we're travelling, or when we're parked up. Some sort of bar across, perhaps. I'm not sure yet. We've got to look into that. But again, it's all evolving as we're going along. We're not rushing to do things, and we can change our thoughts and minds as we proceed. We've still got to think about what we're doing on the fronts of the units, the doors. A friend of ours has got some ideas of what he suggested he's done for home furniture at home, so we're having a look at that. So next step, I think, is to get this unit, now we've decided that it's what we want, get that plumbed in and all the services to it, and then think about the fronts later.
In between doing all the woodwork and the cupboards, everything, there's still a little bit of grinding to do, which Keith's going to do now. So we'll see that in a minute.
So cut the end off there, or the down bits, and again there, so we've got a nice straight support for the bracket, for the bulkhead that we put, fascia that we're putting back in. Started taking off some of the protruding sides here, got part way through that one. I need a new blade to get through the depth, and again started taking some of the started neatening up the floor bits as well. So yeah, well, we've got to the stage of finishing off the cupboard that we decided to put under the bed. Again, surprisingly how much storage that's going to give us, although it's not very deep. We didn't want it intruding into the garage too far, but it's quite a big cupboard there. Next task is to finish the worktop finally, boarding the sides of the sides of the bed, and take it from there.